Alright, so today we will be installing the remote start on my 2011 Toyota Corolla. Alright, so when you open the package, this is what you see. Got this, some wires. I guess this pry tool, it's nice. I already have some, but that'll work. And then some more wiring harnesses. And I'm assuming a little how-to, little guide. But I'll be doing it for y'all. This is not for the one with the push to start. There's a separate kit for that. This is for the G key only. All right, so first thing you want to do is go under here and take off this screw and this one right here. All right, from there you can just give us a little tug, and then from the top right here, you should be able to just kind of pull like that. All right, then you can unplug that wire right there. All right, so I want to try it first, but basically you turn your wheel to the right and you stick something in there, right? For me, I got a little light pop right here. I shoved it in there, and as I put pressure on it, I also pulled from here with my other hand. So left hand with this pressure, right hand pulling down, and it just pops out, right? So I'm gonna do the same to the other side. I'm gonna put this, and as this goes in, I'm gonna put pressure while I pull right here. I'm gonna pull down, and it's caught on this one part, so I'm gonna put pressure inwards while I pull down, and boom, it comes off. You're putting pressure really on this part right here to push back. It just falls off. Boom, put to the side. All right, so for the first part, we need the big bag with all the zip ties in it. All right, so I'm gonna take off this one right here and plug this one into this one on the female side first. So by the way, you just gotta press this button down right here, and then it just kind of comes out like that. All right, so it just comes here, and sorry to use two hands, but it clicks in, and boom, that part's done. Because of spacing issues, I'm taking off this tape right here so I can free up space so that I can fit this short side into where it needs to go. I'm gonna bend this down just a tad bit to kind of give it a little bit of a bend. So then when it's connected, it has a little more of a bend to it. Be able to kind of put all this stuff away when it's done. All right, so next part is to connect this ground to a bolt that's behind here. So I'm gonna show you how to take that off real quick. So the best way I found is to pull this part down. Ignore this, this is my throttle control module thing I bought on Amazon. If you wanna see a video about that, let me know, I'll post a video. Anyways, so you wanna open this up, squeeze this out, and you can kind of stick your hands under here, and you just kind of give like a nice little tug, and it just all comes out. So first, you're gonna grab this wire and feed it. You can leave it hanging there for now. I'm gonna put it through the back right here, and that's where I'll grab it from. So it's gonna be hard to record this again, but originally I had said to put it onto this one right here, but that doesn't work. For the next step, you'll see it didn't work. So I ended up plugging it in right here under this, unscrew this, screw it back in, face it this direction to kind of protect it from like the plastic and all that, and boom, it works. You can attach this black wire to the base of this like that. All right, so now we need access to the OBD2 reader, the part where you connect to like check for like your check engine light and all that. That's what we need access to now. There are two pins right here. You just gotta press on it and push, and it'll go through. Take that, and then the same for the other side. Push, and boom. All right, so pretty obvious. Second bag we're gonna use now. One goes into the original OBD2, and another one will be the new one for further use. So this one goes to this part right here, and then this one will be the new one. And then the rest of it goes to the little box that I showed you earlier. All right, so pretty easy. It's connected on this side right here. This is the new one. Put it back in, the new one. Just push it through. Fácil. All right, so I think it's time to pull this bad boy and get everything hooked up to this one right here. I don't believe you're gonna use all the holes, so we'll see what we're gonna use. First, I'm gonna loop this piece right here over this metal bar right here, because that's where the box is gonna go on the other side, so they can all be hidden. I'll fix up the wiring later. I'm gonna do this white piece right here to right here. I'm gonna hold down this button, right? So I'm gonna hold it down now, my pinky, I'm gonna hold down, and then I'm gonna plug this in at the same time. There we go. There's some colors going on. So you want to let go when the blue and red are on. So you're holding the button in, plugging it in, and it'll rotate between like blue, yellow, red, blue, and then blue and red. Let go, and then it'll stay there. If you don't get on the first try, that's fine. Just unplug it and try again. If none of them turn on when you plug it in, then you probably have it on a bad ground. So for my 2011 Corolla, this spot right here is a good spot for me. That spot right there did not work. I already tried it, didn't work, and these buttons did not turn on at all. All right, so the next step, what we're gonna do is, it says to connect the required remaining connectors, which is these two right here. This wider one goes in the back right here next to it, clicks right in, and then this other one goes in the front on the white one and connects as such. So I do this and it just snaps in, boom. And it says press and release the programming button twice, and say that these will flash when it happens. So I'm gonna press, and it flashed. Now they're off. Let's see here. Insert the key into the ignition to the on/run position. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna plug it in to the on position. It says wait for flashing rapidly. See that? And then wait for the blue LED to flash rapidly. There we go. Now turn the key to the off position. The blue LED will turn off. Right now it's off. Now it's saying it's done, so let's go test it out. I'm gonna lock it. Okay, now it says to press it 3 times. Ready? 1, 2. And it's done. It works. Unlock my car. It's unlocked. I'm gonna hop in here. It says when you press on the brake, it turns off. Okay. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna do lock, lock, lock. Lock it. Jump on in here. Now this time I'm gonna try and actually get the car to turn on. And I think it's on the on position now. And let me try and drive it a little bit. And here I am, the car's moving. So then that's it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the car to have access to the hole. So now, kind of reverse the process. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this back where it goes. Just gonna push it all in there. Boom, boom, boom. Just pops right in. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. See that right there? Pops in too. Everything's good. All right. So as far as putting this away, the first thing I'm gonna do is kind of line it up behind here, and hopefully you did it right and put it behind it, not in front of it. And there's holes in here for the zip ties, and I'm gonna zip tie it through the holes, and I'll show you right now what that looks like. All right. So as you can see, I have it hooked on here to the bar right here. As you can see, I use some of this styrofoam as a little bit like of a barrier. Not so much for anything like electrical, just to have a little bit of a cushion in between. It's a lot easier to put back on. Really all you're doing is just obviously lining up the hole with the hole and just pressing up against it. You might feel a little bit of pressure from the harness that we have now, but it should just squeeze in just fine. You see here. To verify, make sure that this button still works so that you can adjust the height of this thing. Mine still works, so everything is in the clear. Now it's time to put the bottom piece on. And don't forget to plug in this wire right here. All right, so once you have it plugged back in, this just pops on, kind of like the side part. It pops on. And then lastly, these two screws go back on. So as you can see, all the wires here are not visible. The only thing that's shown right now is this right here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get a zip ties. I'm gonna zip tie this to like somewhere over here to kind of like pick it up a little bit. See here, I hooked it up right here at this little base by this little plastic part right here by the wires. No big deal. I'm gonna cut the excess off and that's it. So for my 2011 Corolla, I did not have to use this. Not too sure what it really was. Something about for the hood, but I went without it. I'm gonna save it in case I need it in the future. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Alrighty guys, so that's the end of the video. I got this from the Remote Start X brand, but I bought it on Amazon. This exact model was 200 bucks because it is the G key model. So make sure that you get the right one. But anyways, I hope I made this video as easy as possible to understand, to possibly not only convince you to buy it, but to do it yourself and to do it in an easy way. I had a lot of issues going through this, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of just went with the manual and learned as I went. But this video is to do it step by step and to not really have any room for error. So if you have any questions, leave a comment. Give it a like. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to see that throttle control module install, let me know. I'll be happy to make that video. Other than that, that's it. Thank you for watching.